Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Yogi Show live with myself, Yogi Brian, and Pedro Luna over here. What's up, Pedro?
What up? What up, man? Grateful to be on the Yogi Show live. Here we are, man. The live. It's happening.
It's all coming back around. We started live on Instagram. We went to a podcast format on all the podcast platforms, wrapped up season 1, 100,000 downloads hit. Congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody out there, for supporting the show.
Yeah, supporting the show, listening to us, and all the guests that we had on the show. Like it's been an amazing run. And like, okay, like let's try some live, back to live again, but in a new way. Let's try this out. Why not? It's all a test anyway.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's all a test. It's all a test. And everybody out there, hope you are all doing well, happy, safe, and sound, and doing a lot of yoga. I know Pedro's doing a lot of yoga, right?
Bro, I'm doing yoga every day. But I'm teaching yoga every day. So, ever since the COVID happened, we went, everyone's at home. I decided to start teaching yoga online. Obviously, you know that. So I'm teaching yoga online, but I'm doing it every single day. Are you still teaching every day?
I'm teaching almost. I think there's one day where I'm not teaching, like yoga, where I'm just doing meditation. So, but I'm doing something every day, teaching something every day.
Man, it's like holding space every day is a lot, and like especially like the physical asana, my physical body is like some days is like, bro, enough.
Right.
other days like tonight we did restorative meditation, a lot easier. Like we're all good over here tonight. So
yeah, Friday's restorative.
Yeah, like the state of the world of the yoga thing has changed. That's what we want to talk about today a little bit about. It's like the state of yoga is a little bit different now than obviously the world is different. So, but yoga has changed for me and for a lot of folks. It's like, and the yoga teacher specifically, like where do we go, and like how do we continue to reach out and connect to our communities, and how do we continue to be supported by them, and be able to thrive and survive. Because like if you're teaching yoga at all the studios, driving around and workshops, like that shit's over for now, at least.
Yeah. It's adapt and change, and it's a crazy time right now, and it's good.
Did I lose you? Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Maybe it's me.
Podcast. So thank you so much for supporting the podcast. Pedro, are you back?
I'm back. Yeah,
that's where the commercial break is supposed to go. That's where the commercial break is supposed to go. We'll get a sponsor next time to fill that up.
Oh my God. And he's back live on the show. Yeah, but the state of yoga is totally different,
Yeah.
Totally different.
Memes are still going though. You're still pumping out the memes though.
Yo, the memes don't stop. They can't stop, won't stop. Dude, I woke up the other day and I was rhyming a meme in my head. I literally I don't even think I opened my eyes yet, and I was like memeing. Dude, like take a break.
Yeah, chill. Stop being so funny, man. Jeez.
Yo, but your page is evolved. What's up with the poem? You inspired me to write a poem. I'm a poet now.
Yeah, you're a poet now, man. You're a poet, man.
But you're like writing haikus over there.
I used to be a poet before like social media and anything. I used to write poems like in chat rooms and like forums. I used to go in there and throw like, poems. And I had like 5 or 6 different pen names. Like, so I was anonymous on some of them, and just like different type of personas, different type of characters when I was writing back then. So I'd have like, one type of, poetry style, whatnot. And just, I don't know, as social media came, it just kind of faded away until recently. I think his name is Ink Life. Inquire Within, his book is, he's been doing a lot of lives, and he's been reading poems, and it's just inspired me to get back into writing poems, especially just being inside, being cooped up, and needing an outlet, needing some outlet to deal with what's going on. You gotta I gotta get creative. What about you, man? How you dealing?
Yeah, I've evolved a lot. So since COVID, let's talk about that for a second. Like since COVID, I've started like a couple new morning routines, a couple that, inspired by you, the morning pages routine,
Oh
which
yeah.
really fueled creativity. So I would advise anybody out there, especially Butters, like
Yeah,
Butters uses the morning.
Butters is out there. Yeah.
The more the morning pages though, for real, it has done a lot for me. Brian, tell them what the morning pages is, because you inspired me to do it, so I want you to be able to tell them about it.
Yeah, morning pages is amazing. It's something that I just learned. I watch a lot of YouTube videos throughout the day when I'm working on stuff, just about um, personal development, things like that. And I stumble across morning pages, and morning pages is basically the first thing you do when you wake up. You write 3 pages, handwritten pages of just free flow consciousness, whatever it comes to your brain, you write it down on the paper. And if you don't know what to write about, you write, I don't know what to write about, for 3 pages. And it's been so huge for my practice. I used to just wake up and meditate for 20 minutes. And now I wake up, do morning pages, I write it out. The great thing with that, it's just like getting all the thought clouds, just all that junk, all the weeds in your mind, those thoughts that are just staying there, that are kind of hovering there, that are just clouding your thoughts. You get them on paper, you write them down, and then you get them out of your brain so you have clarity. So just removing those weeds, getting clarity, and be able to think just more clear. And
Yeah.
it's amazing. And it's not, morning pages is not for anybody else to read. It's really not even for you to read later. If you feel like someone in your house, significant other, might read your morning pages, then destroy them afterwards. I'm trying to remember the author. It's From the Artist Way. Her name is Julia Cameron.
Julia, I think so. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. She created morning
Julie
pages.
Cameron
So
or Julia Cameron. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, that's right. So, are you still on it every day?
every day,
Same.
just going through. Yeah,
Ever since you told me, like, listen, guys, listen. Brian sends me a lot of YouTube videos. I don't watch all of them. He sends me a lot of clips and things to look at. I don't have time to watch all of them. But there's sometimes, like, I try to. I really do, because like I know that's value that he sends me. And so when I opened that one, and also if it was like 3 minutes, I'm like, okay, I can watch that one. He's done like an hour one, like, bro, I'm an hour. But that one specifically, I was like, okay, let me just check this out. So I watched it. I was like, oh shit, like I like journaling. And I do it. I've been journaling for like 7-8 years, and mostly at night, 10:30 p.m. Because I timestamp my journals. I notice like that's my journal time, like for whatever reason. But I was like, I was looking for morning routine. COVID happened. How do I establish something new? Healthy habits. What do I do? And you sent me that, and I was like, wow, man, this sounds like really lit. I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna commit. I'm not doing it for like a day. Like I'm gonna do it for a month. Like I'm gonna be all in. And I haven't skipped a day since. And my timestamps are like 5:23 a.m. like 5:23, 5:28, like in the morning. That's when I do it. And then I do a meditation. And so before, it was easy for me to wake up and not do the meditation. Like there was always a possibility, I felt like, of another distraction to come in and take away from that meditation time. But when I wake up and I know that I'm going to the morning pages, like the meditation is right after that. Like there's like I'm already in the group, like it's just like a segue into the meditation. And I don't know why it was so hard for me before to like just roll out of bed and sit down. It just was, for whatever reason. So but now it's really helped me. So I would recommend, just like you are saying, try this morning pages thing, give it a whirl, Google it, super easy, you'll find it, no doubt. And freehand writing, 3 pages, and then sit. It takes me about 15. I'm at like 15 minutes or so for my 3 pages. How long are you at?
I'm like 20 to 30, but I have like this bigger binder, like bigger notebook. So it's just, it takes a while to get through it, but it's amazing because it's actually helped my meditation. Just like you were saying, it helps my meditation practice so much, because when I used to just roll out of bed and meditate, all those thoughts were there. Just like, oh, do this, do that. I need to, those cloud thoughts just coming through that. And it was just so much clarity the first day doing morning pages, and then sitting for my normal 20 minutes. So highly recommend it to anyone out there. Check out Morning Pages, try out Morning Pages, give it give it a chance. 30 days. Try it out for 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days is like the key. I found that's I think you and I have talked about that, like 30 days or like 90 days, like the cold shower thing. We interviewed Enam Hoff on the show, episode number 33. If you never listened to that episode with Enam Hoff, go back and listen to it. The Iceman's son himself, he inspired me to do the cold showers, and I have skipped 0 cold showers since that episode, and that was like 5 months ago. 0. Every single time I've taken a shower, I've turned it cold and gotten out. Woo! Except for like 1 or 2 where I subconsciously like forgot, but then like later I was like, oh shit, I never took that cold shower. Like there's never been a conscious moment of like, oh, I'm just gonna skip it. Never once. So just commit.
Do it. Commit and do it.
Are you still doing the cold shower?
Yeah, when I do take showers lately, I do cold showers. Few and far between sometimes. No, it's been like, I take one. That's another thing. I have to get in a routine. I had to get in a routine. I'm home nonstop now, just like everyone, right? Yeah. So I had to get in a routine, and that's part of my morning routine. It's Morning Pages, meditate, cold shower, and then I've been streaming meditations in the morning. So that's like my routine. So like I meditate myself, cold shower, and then I stream meditations for like 20 minutes. So
man,
yeah, it's a good morning routine. Yeah, I mean,
that's good. What time does it start at? Oh, do we have another commercial break? Are we on another commercial break? We might be on a commercial break. I'm not sure. And maybe. I'm curious to see if anyone can hear me out there in the world. And is Brian talking over me? TBD. Hopefully he comes back.
And we're back to the show after that commercial break.
Hey, we're back.
I don't know if you heard it, but the commercial break, we have a sponsor, Karen and Carl's Wi-Fi service.
That's so good, man.
I'm gonna throw that in the banner here.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Oh man. I asked you, what time is your routine? Like what time's your alarm? What's your alarm?
4:30 right now. 4:30.
Oh.
4:30. It was 5, but I had to do 4:30 to throw in these meditations in the morning that I've been streaming.
I get it. Okay.
So normally it's 5.
You're really serving. So, and you need to check out Yogi Brian's meditations. They're amazing. Like he's got it going on. He's got it going on.
Thanks, man. You got the yoga going on though. That's why it's a good partnership here on the Yogi Show. Yes. Like he's got the yoga going on. You need yoga. Yeah. I mean, I teach yoga too, but Pedro has a pretty good schedule in terms of the evening schedule. I mean, I just can't teach at that time. And you got that prime spot, man. Prime real estate.
Yeah, exactly. I'm soaking it all up, man. I'm soaking it all up. But yeah, I think about that. Like, now that, everyone's like you're able to access people from all over. So you're streaming meditation at 5:30 in the morning, in Pacific time, and that's 8:30 over here in Florida. So it's like it's interesting that different time zones to be able to do something with a global community or nationwide, whatever it is, whatever it is. So it's interesting that, but it's nice that we're both able to do our things and serve different communities of people that can practice at different times. And I know you've had people join from all over the world, just like I have, and it's been really cool. That's one of the positive things I think about the situation that we're in is that we're able to connect with people from all over the world. And that's been really amazing. That's really been cool to practice with people from all over.
No, it's been amazing. Yeah, connecting with people all over the world. I mean, I had to, when I first started doing Zoom yoga classes, when this whole, pandemic started happening, I had to like figure out time zones. Like I had to figure out like what time is it here compared to what time is it in Australia. I was having questions, what time is it in Germany, and it's just crazy how the world is right now, but you got to adapt and you just got to figure out how to be in the solution. You got to figure out how to be in the solution instead of like worrying about, the problem of what's going on here. It's like, how can you serve people? How can you share your message, share your practice with people?
Yeah, how can you share your unique gift? Like we've talked about that on the show before. Like whatever your unique gift is, not what anybody else has. You know, if you're not a yoga teacher, okay, no problem. But are you a doctor, a teacher, an artist, like whatever it is that your passion is that you're doing to serve the world, like figuring out how to make that happen in this new way and however it is now is super important. You know, and I think that a lot of people that out there that might be struggling are folks that are waiting for it to go back to like it used to. Like I don't think this is my opinion, like I don't that's not happening like that. There'll be something like it, but it potentially, but it's never gonna be, in my opinion, like it was before. The same way, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, and that's like just everything, right? It's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
Just no matter what happens, even this
Yeah.
pandemic didn't happen, like it's just never going to be the same. Like we always got to figure out how to evolve, figure out how to roll with the punches, come back to the present moment. That's what I've been doing a lot myself in terms of my practice, because this really puts pressure or puts your practice like right in front of you. It's like how am I breathing? Like how am I coming back to the present moment, or am I getting caught up in fear? Am I watching the news too much? Like do I know what truth is? Like discernment, figuring things out. So like this whole staying at home, this whole quarantine, this whole pandemic, it has really, there's some days I feel like I'm super crazy, like most days, but then a good yoga practice, helps. Good yoga practice.
Totally.
And
Totally.
like,
yeah, it does.
Even if there's one person that joins the class or whatnot, like you're helping me more than we're helping each other out, because I'm getting to my mat because I'm teaching and you're here practicing. So yeah, we're all helping each other out when we come into yoga class.
Yeah, I think about that for sure nowadays. Like the teacher that's on the other end of the camera holding the space, like they need I am with my kids all morning, homeschool teacher, daddy daycare, lunch dad, all the things, 3 kids from 6 Mateo's up at 6:45 a.m. 6:45 till pretty much till I get to my teach at 6 p.m. all day of that. And when I get to come and teach the yoga class, it's not like, oh, I have to go teach. No, it's like I get to go teach. And I get to serve and be part of, like, be with my community. And they give me life too. They're like reassuring me that, hey, we need you and you need us and we're together and like this thing, and it's really been wonderful to be able to do that, and I'm grateful to be able to serve, just to serve. That's it, man. Share the gift of yoga with the world. Like Yogi Brian, if something happens to me, make sure that gets on my tombstone, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, that's yeah. And if you're, I would say, let's give some advice to the teacher or just the yogi out there that is just fearful or scared to post or to stream a yoga class, because maybe they feel like, hey, I've only been a teacher, this long, that whole imposter syndrome where, oh, I'm going to stream or I'm going to go online, and then, someone's going to say like, oh my gosh, your knee is here, or like alignment or whatnot. Or they're just, you might get the haters.
The haters, man.
Yeah. So it's like, you just got to just try it out. Do it.
Yeah, you just got to show up and do it and not care what any of them think. Like all the noise, like that's their problem. You know what I mean? It's not your problem. It's their problem. I remember when Mary was on our show, Mary Oshner, and she was talking about she didn't do Warrior One in a lot of her flows because like people like it was like it wasn't a good quote unquote to whoever, Carl and Karen and their fucking Wi-Fi. It wasn't good, and so people would like comment and say things, and like who. Like that's their problem, so like you do you and you got to show up. But if you're a teacher, right, and you're new, just maybe practice with your friends and your family on Zoom first. Hey, can you guys come on this Zoom thing? Let me help me kind of figure it out. And like, can I teach you guys a yoga class, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever. Maybe you start there and be able to do that and see if it works and how it works. And then let it evolve and like tell your community about it. Like, just text or DM the people. Hopefully you have a way to get a hold of them. The Facebook algorithm sucks. So if you're battling the Facebook algorithm, good luck, but try and just keep putting it out there that you're going to try it and give it a fair shake. really
Yeah.
give it an honest shake.
Yeah, because
And
I
we
think
wrote some,
online, I think this is just going to continue. You know, I
yeah,
want yoga studios. Like I love going to a yoga studio, and I can't wait until I can go, um, like comfortably. Because I'm gonna still wait until like June myself. Like personally, I'm just gonna wait till like middle of
yeah.
June or July to do
I
anything.
think a lot.
I'm staying home.
I think a lot of people are waiting longer than that, bro. I think there's a lot
Mm,
of people that are just they're just chilling, you know.
mhm,
Especially if their yoga teacher continues to teach, like their person that they like to go to
mm,
is continuing to stream online. They're like, why am I going to go? You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? You know, why would I do
mhm,
that? So and yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. But I'm with you. Like I miss seeing in person
yeah,
teaching in yoga, but you know you have to evolve with the times, and I don't think online yoga is going away. I mean Zoom, like people might switch from Zoom, and there's
mhm,
all these, how many people have reached out to you about like teaching on their thing or like giving them feedback on their
mhm.
live stream platform they're creating.
Yeah, right.
You know, I've had like at least 3 or 4 people send me a message like, hey, I'm building something, or I'm thinking about this, or I'm doing this kind of thing, like maybe more than that, just and just seeing it,
Yeah.
just being in the space and observing,
Mhm.
like all the online yoga studio streaming, like it's coming. Get ready.
Yeah.
Zoom is gonna be out, and something else yoga centric is coming in.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like that. That should be part of every yoga studio. It's like you gotta have like online classes also. You know,
Totally.
you gotta have a regular schedule in person. And you gotta have it online too, because
Totally. And maybe
but the
they
great
just
thing, a lot of people are practicing yoga. I've encountered a lot of people coming to my classes on Zoom that are new to yoga, and it's awesome because
yeah.
they can just do it in their living room in their pajamas.
Yeah, in their pajamas. Yo, that virtual yoga pajama party is coming,
Yes.
people. But yeah, for real, it's like this is giving people an opportunity to try something new from their home, to evolve and practice at home. YouTube yoga has been helped me a lot in my life from the beginning. Just learning about yoga things and trying new things and experiencing. Like, there's so much good content out there, and I would say that if you're listening to this now, and a lot of teachers listen to our show, a lot of teachers, just start, just got to get out there and start and try something, be part of something, and serve your community in the best of your ability. Super important, very important. And I think Yogi Brian's, bro. Oh, we
We
have a
had another
commercial break.
commercial. We had another commercial break. Yeah, it was Karen and
Hey,
Carl's salon this time. Karen and Carl's
what's
salon.
interesting is, like, I can still talk. I mean, I'm assuming when the commercial break happens, are you still able to talk and see yourself and everything in real time? It looks normal.
Sometimes I
Oh, for
can't.
me
Yeah,
it
this
does. So
last
I'm
time I
curious to
couldn't.
see on the other end how our commercial breaks went.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll throw in some commercial breaks there. Yeah.
It's all good, man. But yeah, so I think that the state of yoga has changed, the state of the world has changed, and that if you're out there listening to this right now, my hope is that you're evolving, and doing some inner work and a little homework, and seeing where your path might lead, and just just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. There's no need to rush. You don't have to, like, oh well, everyone else is already on Zoom and I missed the boat. Like, that's bullshit. You know,
Mhm.
you need to get on there.
Exactly. That's really as just making content. That's one thing that I have learned is just do it. Just post, just try it out, just try a platform out. It's never going to be the perfect timing. You're never going to have like the exact perfect equipment, you
Nope.
know. And things aren't
No.
going to always go the right way the first few classes. You're going to learn, like right now we're streaming on it's a platform, it's called StreamYard, and we stream through this to Facebook Live, to YouTube Live. And this is like my fifth day using this in a row. And I sucked the first day and the second day, and probably right now because we're having a lot of commercial breaks. I'm just saying that not to be cool or anything, just for you all, if you have that fear of like, I need to be perfect to like post something or to teach online, just try it out. Just try it out once, try it out for a week. Your first 5 classes will probably suck, and maybe that sixth class will be good. My sixth class was finally had people in it because I couldn't figure out anything like meeting rooms and sending out the right IDs and technology. Your mom was ragging on me about technology, Nancy, if you're listening.
Bro, that was so funny. Bro, I was laughing so hard at that tonight when that happened. By the way, so
That's
hard that happened, and you literally logged on the second that she finished talking.
That's too funny.
Crazy, man, crazy. But yeah, like just go through the tech glitches, go through the figure out. It took me I think it took me this about the same 5 or 6 to figure it out, to make sure it works right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I taught 15 minutes on mute one time. I watched Shiva Ray do it too, so don't worry, everybody's doing it. It's okay. It happens. It happens. But the most important thing in this moment, I think, is that people are being true to themselves, creating content for different platforms. I'm trying to get on TikTok. Brian, it's hard, man. It's like it's so easy for me to open up Instagram. Like, why is it's just so hard for me
Yeah.
to like go? I'm
It's
trying
just,
though.
it's just like anything. You get comfortable at something. You get comfortable at something, and it works, and you know what you can post, and it'll do good. And it's tough. Just like anything else, new platforms are going to come out, and you got to evolve, and you got to try them out. And you got to test them out. And you got to play with them, and you're going to suck at it at first. With TikTok, if any are out there, like you should start a TikTok. It's really fun, and it is like borderline addicting. And I tell everybody to join, but it is.
I think. Why I think I don't like it, bro? I don't like listening to anything. Like even on the Instagram or the when I'm scrolling, I always have it on sound. Sound is always off, and I read captions. And if it's a video without captions, I just watch it. Or if it's something I need to listen to, I just keep going. So maybe that's why it's a little challenging for me. I just thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just more time on the platform for you. I just because how it worked for me is I just wanted to do a test on TikTok where I was going to post, at least one video every single day for 30 days just to see how this platform would work, just because I heard it was up and coming and new. And it is fun. Like, it's a fun platform. I love it. But yeah, just one post every day. And then I learned the platform, and now it's just post on there. It's fun. And I use those videos and I post on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. So it saves me time too.
Totally. Yeah. And I told you the other day I was committing to 3 a day. I already messed that up yesterday. I only did 1. But you know what? I was fast starting, Brian.
Yeah.
I was fast starting.
It's true. Fast starting.
I'm still at 1. I'm at 1 I need to do one today still. After this show, I'm immediately doing a TikTok video. I have no idea where it's going to be, but it could be the one that goes viral.
Could be. Well, see, when you do, like for me, when I say I'm going to do 1 a day, like 1 a day is doable. I can easily turn the camera around on my face and do 1 video a day for 30 days. And then I can quit after that. If I don't like it, I can not use it anymore. But then once I do 1, then I'm like, sweet, like I got my 1 done. I'll do a couple more. And then I realize when I post 3 videos, like, maybe one of them catch on.
Right. I remember there was like a Saturday one time you posted like 15.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. TikTok is way addicting. Yeah. Watch it.
But one of them went like, like 220,000 views or something.
Yeah.
And it was something so simple. Like, why that one?
Yeah, one hit like 200,000. It was just like pointing at something.
Yeah. And so that's the thing. Like, whatever platform, and we can wrap it with this, like with content, like whatever platform that you're on and wherever you're creating and whatever you're doing, just put it out there. You don't know let the audience decide. This is straight from Gary Vee. Let the audience decide whether it's good or bad, but put yourself out. Don't not post it. Don't get out of your own way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that. So 100%. Yeah. Just post it. Yeah. And if you had good intentions on what that post, like what you want to put out to the world. One of the things that I was telling Pedro is like, you just never know, like when your time is up on this world. And one of the things that I've been doing is I want to post a lot, and I want to share a lot of my practice just so the videos are out there, just in case something were to happen to me, like pass away or something. At least my son can come on and get those messages, or, get the practices that I've learned. He can come and watch me. So that's been my intention and my goal, to make more content and put it out there and share my practice and help the world and make people laugh, is in case something happens, like my son can go watch it. And I'm going to cry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm kind of getting emotional over here.
I didn't bring my tissue box, but.
Hey, is this show sponsored by Kleenex?
Kleenex needs to sponsor the show. Please, if you're watching this, Kleenex, sponsor the show. Actually, yeah, or toilet paper. That'd be a cool sponsor.
Either
right
one,
now.
man. Either one. Downey or Scott's or
Downey,
whatever.
what's up?
Downey.
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods, man. OG right there. OG. You know, but yeah, so that's the thing. We'll leave you with that for this beautiful evening is that, you know, get out of your own way, leave something for somebody else, enlighten the world. And our gift is to, like for us is to lighten up the world and share
Yes.
humor and laughter. And you know, that's just something that just comes naturally. Like I don't you know, I totally wake up thinking about memes. It's not like I have to sit here like, okay, I have to think of a meme. Like that doesn't happen for me. But if I had to go there and like write and like do like a paper or something or do a math equation, I'd be like completely frozen. So, you know, do what's right for you. Like, don't overthink it. Whatever feels good for you to create it, share it, see how it goes.
Yes.
Simple.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't overthink it. And comparisons, because I think we all get caught up in this comparison.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
So,
it's like, oh, but that person has just, you know, been a teacher for so much longer. And, you know, or like, you know, that person's doing it on YouTube. You know, I can't do it on YouTube because they're already doing it. It's like everybody has their tribe, everybody has their people, you know, everybody has their students, and your students are your student. You know, student is the teacher too. Boom.
boom.
I don't
And
know. I don't
the
fucking
world
know.
is abundant. The world is abundant. There's enough for everybody.
Exactly.
So
Good shit, everybody. Say some wise one last wise word to end it off.
Okay, one
How do you-
last wise. Yeah, the wise word of the Friday is just be you, because the world needs you. They don't need you to be somebody else, an imposter. Just be your authentic self.
I love it. I love it. I want to get this scrolling down. Just be you.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Just be you, everybody.
Hey, we're gonna
Share
look
your
back on this.
practice, share your unique gift. We all have stories to share, inspire people, share the good vibes to the world. And that is the Yogi Show Live. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Pedro, thanks so much. 100,000 downloads. Congratulations, Pedro. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting us.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Namaste.
Namaste.